Chofetz Chaim on Proper Speech, Day 90. Shidduchim and other relationships, summary. Returning now to our original three situations, we may conclude that if one is aware of a negative factor that by objective standards renders the proposed relationship a mistake, he is obligated to speak up. However, if by objective standards the factor does not lead to such conclusion, but it may adversely affect the future of the people involved, one should not volunteer information about it, but one would have to respond truthfully when questioned specifically regarding the topic under which that factor falls. If by objective standards the factor would have no bearing on the relationship, but it is clear that the other party would see this as an issue, one should not volunteer information about it and should avoid telling of it even if asked. But it is permitted to suggest that the relationship be pursued. As concluding a note to this section, one must understand that the possible situations of constructive negative speech that could arise in the setting of family, friends, community, business, employment, education, etc. are endless. No book could possibly give explicit instructions for dealing with them all. One's only recourse is to become fluent in the principles, develop an understanding of the concepts, and accustom himself to consulting a Rav, that he can meet the challenges that such situations bring to them. Protective fence. The best medicine of all is silence. A protective fence for the wisdom is silence. Silence is good for the wise, and surely for the unwise. One should guard his tongue like the apple of his eye. For one's mouth can be the source of his ruination, and the movement of his lips can endanger his soul. Thus it is written, one who guards his mouth and tongue guards his soul from tribulations. Better to be told, speak, why are you so quiet, than for others to find one's paddling burdensome and ask him to be silent. Scripture states, from that which lies within your bosom, aka your soul, guard the portals of your mouth. The use of the term portals in reference to the mouth is instructive. An entrance to a house must be opened when necessary, but it cannot be left open all day long, and all night. To do so would mean to leave the house open to thieves. Similarly, one who cannot allow his mouth to be open indiscriminately. A person's most prized possessions are usually kept in a special vault, hidden away in the inner room, and carefully guarded. As man's most prized function, the power of speech must be guarded with great care, and it is the greatest protection of the quality of silence.